Welcome back to. This is the last part in your course here, writing. Writing an essay expressing your opinion. Writing an essay expressing your opinion. This is one of the most important writing tasks in your course. Writing an opinion essay. What does it mean, essay, Yajud?
Essay?
Yes. One paragraph or two paragraphs or four paragraphs? What I mean by an essay? A small short paragraph?
Yes.
No.
No, a big paragraph.
Yes, a long paragraph. Actually, it doesn't mean you should write one paragraph. No, you should write 4 or 5 paragraphs.
Yes.
Okay, and each paragraph has one of the main ideas, as you will see. Okay, how express your opinion in a long essay or a long paragraph. Work in pairs, read the statements. Do you agree with them or not? Number one, Yajud, let me know. You agree or disagree, and why, please? Money can't buy happiness.
Disagree.
You disagree.
Yes.
You mean money can buy happiness?
Yes.
Why?
No, just a minute. I don't understand here.
Can't, by the way, here can't, not can't. Money can't buy happiness. Like, for example, Yajud, money can buy a bed. Money can buy a bed. But can money buy sleeping?
No.
No, like this. Okay, so why you agree money can't buy happiness?
Because the happiness not from money. Maybe people that's around you, your family, friends.
Well done, perfect. So being rich doesn't mean you are happy. Okay, but you can be poor, but you are very happy.
I agree.
Okay, right. Number two, you only stop worrying about money when you have a lot of it.
I agree.
You agree. Why?
Because maybe if I don't have money, maybe school wants something, and the paint.
Okay.
Yes, and maybe I don't have money, but if I have a lot of money, I can buy it and don't worry about this.
Okay, so you mean having enough money keeps you relaxed, keeps you safe, feeling safe. This is what you mean?
Yes.
Yes, I agree. Right. Spending money on museums and art galleries is a waste of money.
No, I disagree.
You disagree. Why?
Maybe there is someone who like to go to see the museum and the
Exactly.
art galleries.
Yes.
And he enjoyed this that he goes there.
Perfect.
So I think
yes, of course. I think yes, they worth paying. You know, when you visit a museum, you learn. You learn something new. You learn something about the history, the culture.
right.
You know, and this is good. And you can enjoy, as you mentioned. You feel happy. That's it. Yeah, I disagree because visiting these historical places and visiting the new art galleries, for example, helps you to be open, to be ready to respect and learn from other cultures. Excellent. So now, Jude, read the notes that the student made about one of the statements above. Which statement do they apply to? Take the points that support the statement and cross the points that are against. Okay? Here.
Yes.
Read again, ya Jude. What should you do? Read the notes. Here.
Okay.
A student made about one of the statements above. Yani he made notes about one of the statements above, as we discussed together. Which statements do they apply to? Take the points that support the statement and cross the points that are against it. Okay? Number one, for example. Can you read it, please, and let me know which statement?
Okay. Best things in life are free. Love, good health, friends.
Yes. Which statement? You mean the first one? Money can't buy happiness? Yes, I agree with you. So this is statement one. Okay? But which one is he against or for the statement?
I think against.
Against. Against or for?
What do you mean by for? I don't
For
understand.
يعني مؤيد للفكرة. يعني you agree that money can't buy happiness. You agree or you are for or against the statement number one? You are for. You agree. Like this man, this student, when he say best thing in life are free, love, good health, and friends. يعني you don't need to pay to have love. You don't have to pay to have good health. You don't have to pay to have friends. Means what? Money is not everything in your life. So this one for. Okay, this one for. He supports that money is not important. Money is not everything in our life. You be happy if you are poor, you should be happy. If you are rich, also you should be happy. Like many millionaires seem to be unhappy.
I agree.
No, what about this student? Many millionaires seem to be unhappy. So here, for or against the statement?
For.
Many millionaires seem to be unhappy. Yes, so this one, for. Difficult to be happy if you have no money.
Against.
Difficult to be happy if you have no money. Against. Okay. Life is stressful if you can't afford the clothes, food, etc.
For.
For or against?
For.
Life is stressful if you can't afford clothes.
For.
But which statement, yeah, Jude? Which statement?
Two.
Statement two, if you only stop worrying about money, you only stop worrying about money when you have a lot of it. Yes, it's for. Okay, right. Ideal, happy with enough money, not too much and not too little. Ideal with enough money, not too much, not too little.
For.
Yes. Okay. Right. Now, here you Jude. Money, let's say this article, this essay. How many paragraphs as you see, Jude?
4.
1, 2, 3, 4. As you see, the 4 paragraphs discuss or cover the same topic, but in different ideas. How? Read the final version of the essay. This is the final version of the essay. Does the student mostly agree with the statement or not? Let's read it and let me know. Money can't buy happiness. Do you agree? This is the thing, the main title, Yashud.
Yes.
Okay, this is the main title. Money can't buy happiness. This title. Read about it and let me know. Yes, read it, please. Okay, finished?
Yes.
Okay, so here, Yashud, after reading this article, the first one, here, does the student
Yes.
mostly agree with the statement or not?
Not at all.
Not at all. So, as you see, he starts with what? The introduction. Introduction. عمل introduction, overview. قدم الموضوع. قال, is it true to say that money can't buy happiness? On one hand, people often say that the best thing in life are free. And I think that's true. But there are arguments on both sides. وبدأ يشرح وجهة نظر الناس اللي بتقول some people say that money is much too important. They spend their life working and have no time to enjoy life. فضل طول حياته بيجري ورا الفلوس. And there are many examples of many who are unhappy. ده in general. لكن رأيه الشخصي قال in my view يعني in my opinion this isn't a good way to live. يعني الراجل بيعترض بيقول no and you will never be happy that way. طيب on the other hand دول الناس الأغنياء اللي بيجروا ورا الفلوس. طيب on the other hand على الجانب الآخر شرح وجهة نظر الناس التانيين. قال people who have little or no money have a very stressful life. اللي هم الفقراء بقى حياة كلها مليئة بالضغوط. Life بالنسبة لهم life is very difficult. You haven't got job. You can't afford. You can't pay to buy food, clothes. ده بشكل عام حياة الفقراء. لكن for me بالنسبة لي the ideal thing أفضل شيء to have enough money. اللي هي الحياة معك فلوس كفاية and be happy with that وتكون راضي to be satisfied. وختم الموضوع يعني هو أنا شرح the first point here the second point of view. هنا بدأ conclusion. ختم المقالة قال in my opinion في رأيي يا جماعة it's difficult to be happy if you have no money. لما معكش فلوس خالص أكيد it's difficult to be happy. But the most important thing in life, like love and the good health, can't be bought with money. Okay, Jude? This
Okay.
is amazing article, actually. This is amazing article, yeah, Jude. Okay? So write introduction, then conclusion, and write 2 more paragraphs to explain the 2 main ideas.
Sure.
Okay? Are you ready to write an opinion essay like this?
Yes.
Okay. So you can choose any topic and write your essay like this. Here, look at the phrases in bold in the essay. Put them in the correct column in the table. We need to choose the phrases, Yajud, the bolded phrases, as you see, the bolded phrases, and put them in 3 groups. Introducing the question, introducing arguments, giving your opinion. Introducing the question, like what? Like, is it true to say? Huh? Introducing the question. Is it true to say? Can you see any other words? This is the only one, right?
Yes.
Right. Introducing arguments. Introduce arguments اللي هي يعني 2 different opinions. You got another Ali Ragel. There are arguments on both sides. There are arguments on both sides. وبدأ يشرحهم وجهتين. That giving your opinion. Giving your opinion. Giving your opinion, Yajud. Like what?
Like, in my opinion.
In my view, in my opinion, for me. In my view, for me, in my opinion. Okay? And for introducing both or arguments, you can say, on one hand, you can use it here, introducing argument, on one hand, and on the other hand, here. يعني الجانب الآخر. So if you have 2 different points of view, to start with the first one, you can say on one hand, من جهة وجهة النظر الأولى, and say blah, blah, blah. And before explaining the other point of view, you can say on the other hand, وعلى الجانب الآخر, and explain.
Okay.
Okay, Jude? Now, this is your assignment here. And this is the last part in your lesson. Work in pair, choose one of the other statements in exercise 1. Make notes with your partner, whether you agree or not. Organize your essay like this. Number 1, introduce or summarize the question. Make 2 or 3 points which are in favor of the statement. Make 2 or 3 points which are against the statement. Give your opinion. And you need to write an essay in 120 words. So, like this one, Yajud. Here, choose one. Number 1 is okay, خلاص. He wrote about it. Money can't buy happiness. Which one would you like to write about? You only stop worrying about money.
Number 2.
Well, the last one is spending money on museums and art galleries is a waste of money.
3.
3? Yes, no problem. So you can write about it. Write the 2 points with the 2 different views. People who agree that spending money is on museums and art galleries is not good or a waste of money, And meanwhile, you can say people say no, visiting museums and art galleries are really useful and they're worth paying for them. So please write your essay discussing the 2 points and express your opinion.
Okay.
Okay, Jude, do you understand now how to outline your opinion essay؟ يعني start with introduction like this، يعني اشرحي وجهتين النظر. في ناس think that visiting museums are a waste or for money. Meanwhile, other people say they are really useful and they worth paying. And write one paragraph, explain the first point of view, and another paragraph explain the second point of view, and end your essay by writing your opinion. In my opinion, blah, 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 like this. So please, Yajud, write it as soon as possible and email it, please.
Okay.
Any questions?
No, thank you.
Okay, so this is the end of Unit 14 and the end of your course. So